Hey, second grade, welcome back. Let me fix this a little bit. All right, today we're going to be doing our second math lesson for Chapter 5. So have your Chapter 5 workbook out with you. I'm going to open up and I'm going to rip out pages 323. Well, can you see it? 323 and 325. So if you need to pause this video to get those pages ripped out, go ahead and do so. If not, let's get started. So yesterday, if you guys remember, we practiced breaking apart numbers and subtracting using a number line. Today we're going to be doing the same thing. Yesterday we had a 2-digit number subtracted by a 1-digit number. Today we're going to have a 2-digit number subtracted by a 2-digit number. So we're going to that 2-digit subtraction like I talked about yesterday. So I'm not through this first page with you. Go ahead and flip over to the back of that first page. Up here, this purple box is really important. It shows you how we're going to do what we're going to do today. So if you are ever confused after this lesson, you can go back and look at that purple box, and hopefully it will help you out. But we're going to start on number 1. So go ahead and meet me down here. All right, so again, I would probably use a pencil. That way you can erase your number line. I'm using my pen again, and it gets very messy. All right, so it says break apart the number you are subtracting and write the difference. So we have 43 minus 18. 18 is a big number, right? It's a 2-digit number. So right away what they're going to do is they're going to break up that 18 into 10 and 8, because 10 plus 8 equals 18. But then they're going to break up that number even more. I know, it's going to get crazy. This is where we're going to circle that 3. We're breaking up that 8 into 3 and 5. Okay. And then I'm going to put my dot on 43. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break up that 10, right? So I'm going to go back 10, which I know that 43 minus 10 will get me to 33. So I've done my 10. And then I have 8 to subtract. Well, if I subtract 3, that'll get me to my next even 10, which is 30, minus 5 more will get me to 25. So my answer is 25. Whoa, that's a lot, isn't it? Okay. Let's keep going. Let's try the next one. Number 2. 45 minus 14. So we're breaking up that 14 into its 10 and 1. So 10 and 4. And then we circle this 5, right? Hold on a second. Can we break up 4 into 5 and something else? No, 5 is too big already. So we're not going to break up this 4 anymore. That's all we're going to do. So now we're going to go to 45, put our dot. Take away 10 first. 45 minus 10 will get us to 35. And then 35, take away 4, going to make a 4 jump, will get me to 31. And there's my answer. All right, number 3, 46 minus 17. So first, we're going to break up the 17 into its 10s and 1s. So if we're going to do what blank plus blank for 17, what would we put? 10 plus 7, right? Because 10 plus 7 equals 17. And then I'll circle this 1, and then we're going to break up the 7 into 6 and something else. 6 plus what will get me 7? 1. All right, now we're ready to subtract. So I'm going to put my dot on 46. I'm first going to make a 10 jump. So I'm going to go from 46, go back 10, which will get me to 36. So now we're here. I know it's kind of confusing. If you want to pause in between each one of these and erase your number line, that would be an excellent idea because mine's getting kind of hairy. So we're at 36. We're then going to take away 6. And I know that 36, if I take away 6, will get me to my next even 10, which will be 30. And then we need to take away one more. So my answer is 29. All right, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, Miss Broker, this is crazy. This is so many steps. Why? Right? Just like I talked about yesterday, I'm just teaching you lots of ways to do the same thing. So if this is very confusing for you and you're having a really hard time, guess what? Use a different way. Use a different method. It's okay. I just want you to try this today, and then tomorrow, if it doesn't make sense to you, use the way that makes sense to you. Okay? Today, let's just try our best to do it this way, and then tomorrow, if we're like, you know, I tried and it just didn't work for me, that's okay. All right. So at 44 minus 16, I'm going to break up that 16 into its 10s and 1s, which is 10 and 6. Then I'm going to circle that 4 and break up this 6 into 4 and something else. So 4 plus what will get me 6? 2. Now I'm ready to subtract. So I'm going to put my dot on 44. Go back 10 to 34. So I'm at 34. Now I'm going to take away 4, and I know that will get me to my next even 10, which is 30, and then take away 2 more. So my answer is 28. Whew. Okay, that's a lot of work, isn't it? Let's go ahead to the next page. If you need to, pause it, get your answers all ready, and then meet me on the next page. Okay. Just like yesterday, I'm going to have you do 5 through 8 on your own, and then play this video, and I'll show you my answers, and we can see how you did. Okay? So pause it, and I'll see you in just a few minutes. All right, hopefully you did your paper. You did 5 through 8. I have my answers up here. One thing that I wanted to talk about is for this one, we weren't able to break up this 5 anymore because 7 is already bigger than 5, so we couldn't break it up. So if you were confused by that, that's why. So this is all you'd have to do for breaking up your numbers, but everything else you're able to break up completely. Okay? If you have questions about this, go ahead and rewatch this video. Ask your mom or your dad or your aunt or an older sibling, whoever's at home with you. Make sure that you tell them, hey, can you explain this to me a little bit more? And I'm sure they would love to help you out. You can go ahead and work on the rest of the problems on your own. And then I will see you very soon, probably tomorrow. Okay, hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for joining me. See you guys later.